Hey guys, Butts here, and today I want to talk about a build I literally just got to maps like an hour ago. That's why this is white maps. This isn't going to be like a typical video where I have a bunch of different POBs and options and more details. Just because I'm literally working out the kinks right now, I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what I'm actively working on. If you want, I can make a follow-up video with more detail once I have that figured out. That's kind of the plan. But anyways, I can talk about what I have right now. This was originally going to be a cast on crit Archmage build on Necro with Lightning Warp and an Azanas chant. But that ended up being so many moving parts that I was really struggling to get together, so I went with something a little bit more simple. Like more normal, I guess, for me. This is just Poet's Pen, where I have Lightning Warp in the Poet's Pen, and then Barrage of Volley Fire, Desecrate Volatile Dead in my chest. This is a typical charge package, where I have Malachi's Loop, Ralakesh Impatience, Inner Conviction off Militant Faith. And then the reason this build's so zoomy is because my Lightning Warp and my Poet's Pen is scaled by Badge of the Brotherhood. Since I have 8 Frenzy charges, ideally it would eventually be 9 with a Power Charge Helmet, but as of right now I don't have that. So it's like 80 to 90% cooldown recovery speed movement skill, so your Lightning Warp should pretty much always be off cooldown when you're attacking. And it would work the same with the Azanas, although you would have less power charges because you can't use a shield in Malachi's Loop. Current issues with the build right now are Ralakesh has 0% movement speed. I thought if I'm moving by Lightning Warping, it would be not noticeable. I was incorrect. When you have to stop to pick up loot, it's actually pretty annoying. Like right here, it's just like to get like inch over when you have 0% movement speed, it's actually quite painful. So I was originally going to use Tulos that I'd have to double corrupt because 4 green, 2 blue, no shot getting that with chromes to get like the white sockets. But I think I am actually going to have to use the Restless Sword just because otherwise the build's just going to feel like way too sluggish. One cool thing you can do is you can actually use a replica Restless Sword, since you do lose 2 frenzy charges if you do that. However, you don't lose the you lose 2 endurance charges. You don't lose the frenzy charges though, because the way Badge works is it just sets your charges equal to your maximum power charges, so that -2 doesn't happen, so you get like an additional like 24 I think movement speed out of that chest. So if you put that chest on, you get like 50 movement speed, which is, you know, like friggin' Queen of the Forest. So I think that would go a really long way. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just want to talk about this build because it feels really sick, despite like the pickup radius problem, but I do plan on fixing that. Future updates that, like, because in case anybody like wants to try to find my character, please don't. It's terrible. I'm gonna eventually use an anathema with 3 curses in my helmet, like in a trigger helmet on focus. I will also put my offering in there. Alternatively, I will weapon swap to another Poet's Pen with 3 curses in that, because that just makes it easier on the sockets. Because like I don't know if you guys noticed, like I'm using Firestorm right there. It's kind of like honestly trying to recreate a little bit like a build that I did when my very first league like forever ago, where it was a double Poet's Pen with Lightning Warp and Arc, and then you would weapon swap to Arc and Ball Lightning on single target, so you'd have to like Lightning Warp into like giant boss AoEs and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of the same idea. It's either gonna be weapon swapping into another Poet's Pen and Malachi's Loop with a 3-link damage support in there, or the 3 curses with Anathema. And you're probably wondering like, oh, couldn't you just use Detonate Dead Chain Reaction? Wouldn't that be more damage? The answer is probably yeah. Like, I mean, you could even offhand that in your weapons and your weapon swap in your other Poet's Pen. Detonate Dead, Power Charge, increase crit damage. But the reason I'm using Volatile Dead is because, well, I really like Volatile Dead. Sorry, so that's just why. In case anyone was curious. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Yeah, sorry for low quality video, but I do want to figure out this build, and yeah, I really hope it works out. I'm pretty hopeful. And super excited. Thanks. See ya.